Okay, so this is an introduction to the Rune Age expansion I was talking about in the other video. So this expansion is called Oath and Anvil. In this video I'll be talking about all these components that Oath and Anvil brings to the game and my final opinion on it. So hope you like this video, guys. Peace. So this expansion comes with a lot of things. So as far as races are concerned, they give you 2 new races. So you now have the this is the orcs and this is the dwarves. So these are 2 new factions that you can play as. The limit is still 4 players, even with these new races. But it gives you more variety of things to choose. And as far as the races go, I'm going to go back to the humans, which I was using beforehand. So before, each race only had each race only had 4 factions. Well, now with the expansion, each race will now have 6. So this is 5, and this is 6. And the most expensive card is called a Mystic. So each faction now has a Mystic card, which basically is unkillable. You cannot destroy it in combat. If it gets destroyed, it just gets discarded. So they're a good investment to have, and they're usually really good. So they're usually the best units that you can buy for your faction. So these are the 6 units for my faction. And I'm also going to talk about the next thing that the expansion includes is 2 brand new scenarios. So two more game types that they introduce. So I will get those real quick and show you how those work. Okay, like I said before, there's 2 factions, 2 new, not factions, 2 new game types, scenarios that they add into the game. One is, what's it called? The Ascent of the Overlord. This is basically a 1 against many elimination game. So one person is the Overlord. They are overpowered, and they are trying to kill the other players who are against the overpowered player. So, so there's that one. And then the other one is the Quest for Power. And this one is a little similar to the gold grab one, but in this one the players are trying to gain the most power, so I consider it to be like magic. So to do that, they have a bunch of these new cards that are called landmarks. So these landmarks have a different symbol up here and different abilities and such. So with landmark, these basically give you the magic that you need. So you exhaust them, and then when they refresh, they give you however much magic they have on the card itself. So so that's how these scenarios work. They also add, the expansion adds a couple more scenarios for each of the original scenarios that you get in the game. You get more events in those decks, and also, like I said, the 2 new scenarios. And also the last thing, and probably the most useful thing they have in the expansion, are what are called mercenaries. So mercenaries are basically central cards that you can mix and match into each game. So I will show you real quick what I'm talking about. So these are the mercenaries, different mercenaries I was talking about in this game. There's basically two kinds. You have lesser powerful mercenaries with this Roman numeral, so this one Roman numeral. Then you have stronger mercenaries that have the number 2 Roman numeral. So in a game you will have 2 of the 1 numerals and 1 of the 2 numerals. That's not confusing. And you just randomize it, and you can play with that combination for the game in addition to the neutral units that come preset into the game. So these add on to what you can already play as. So this is the expansion, and I believe this is all I need to talk about for this game, so I will zoom up and give you my final opinion. So I haven't played very many deck builders myself. Besides this game, I've played Dominion and Nightfall, so I'm not very familiar with the deck building genre, but this game I really like. It's really easy. It's similar to Dominion in its simplicity. You're fighting other people and stuff like that, which is different from Dominion. But I don't know. It's just really fun. Each of the different races feels different, and each of the game types is unique in itself as well. So as is, the game's a little clunky, but the expansion adds a lot more to it. So if I were to get the game, I'd probably get it with the expansion if I was looking into this. But you know, that's just me. Who knows? Someone might like the game as is, and if they do, I know you might as well save money if you don't feel it's necessary. So yeah. So this is Rune Age. Get the box real quick. Rune Age. So, and that's about it. So thanks, guys.